Hey everybody, I'm Nicole Ricci and I'm rolling out in my 2017 Ram ProMaster City to Arizona, where I spend a day in Prescott National Forest and Sedona. Check it out. Good morning. I am right outside Phoenix. I'm going to spend the day today with my cousin Chrissy. I'm so excited to see her. I haven't seen her in a few years at least. She just moved to Phoenix, and so I'm excited to check out her new place and hang out with her. She doesn't wake up exactly as early as I do, so I'm going to head to a trail this morning and hike. I believe it's called Mount Charleston, so it's about a half an hour away from where I am right now. I just used the Walmart bathroom and brushed my teeth and brushed my hair. Went to the bathroom. Oh, I got my gray hair sticking up. And now for the drive. I'm currently experiencing this dirtiness in my van. So it's just dusty. You can see kind of like some, I guess you can't really see. There's just some dust everywhere and internally. And I just want to clean it up. Like my seat, I feel like is stained with dust and dirt. And yeah, so I've been on the road for now. It's the middle of December. I left the middle of September. 3 months. Which is quite a while. September? October. Yeah, wow. I cannot believe I've been on the road for 3 months. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, anyways, I'm planning on going home for Christmas. I think just maybe for 3 days. So hopefully during that time, I'll be able to kind of vacuum everything out. I'd love to just take everything out. My kayak right now is really sandy and dirty. And I just haven't been able to efficiently pack like I did the first time around, because it took me so many times. I remember saying this the first time of just like going in and out, bringing things in and out, organizing things, rearranging things. And really, I'm so happy with the setup and where I've stored everything. I think it's gone perfectly. I haven't really rearranged much since that initial packing and leaving. I think I did a great job. I also don't really think that I forgot anything. I really have equipped myself with the essentials, the basics, and that's all that I need. And anyways, I just want to clean things up. So I'll do that when I'm home for Christmas. But right now, I think it's, the middle of December. I don't know exactly the date, but I can check on that. Actually, let me just do it right now because I can turn on my car and my car tells me the date. It is December 7th. Oh, it isn't even too far in December yet. Okay, here goes my radio. Okay, so my car's on. Now I'm driving. I'm getting going. I'm on the road heading to Phoenix. Woohoo! I don't know what the heck I called this trailer earlier, but it was Camelback via the Echo Canyon Trail. Echo Canyon Trail. So this is Camelback Mountain. I just made it to the top. Crazy views of Phoenix. Tough trail. I think it was like 1,400 feet of elevation gain in a mile. What the heck? That was a lot. Some really nice houses with pools that I can spy. Oh my gosh, that hike was brutal. It was literally these bars that you were pulling yourself up. There was fences on the edge because someone passed away because they fell off the side. Oh, I'm so tired, but now I'm on my way to see my cousin Chrissy, so I'm so excited to see her. I just got to a Cracker Barrel right outside of Tucson. You can't really see it. There's quite a bit of other RVs here. I had the most amazing time with Chrissy. It was really good to see her, and we had, just really great conversation. It's 9 p.m. and I'm really tired right now. I'm going to Saguaro National Park tomorrow, which I'm so excited about. It's about a half an hour drive from here. So I'm gonna go to bed and then I will see you tomorrow. Good night. Good morning. I'm here at Saguaro National Park. It's just before 8 a.m. and I'm already on the trail. This park is confusing because it's broken up into 2 sections and there's highways running through it and they're kind of far apart, which is annoying. I hate when that happens. I haven't visited a visitor center yet. I don't have a map, but hopefully I'll figure it out. This is currently just the first trail that I saw, and it's been good so far. I love cactuses. But I wanted to talk about the time that I had with my cousin yesterday, because it was so good. It was so good to see her. It had been so long, and we come from very different backgrounds and whole different beliefs and political values and all of these things, and yet we had really great conversation, and yeah, I really enjoyed the time we had together. One thing we talked about was how our worldview influences, or like our lived experiences influence our worldview and influence how we feel. And yet that doesn't mean that that's the truth. So we can feel one way and feel that this is, this is the truth, but that doesn't mean that that's the truth. And I'm correlating it with kind of my religious perspective, right? I believe that God is the truth, that his word is the truth. And I can feel one way, and yet that doesn't mean that my feelings is the truth. And I can grow up in a manner where I have these experiences that shape how I feel, and so I can think, well, because this happened to me, that this must be how it is. And yet that doesn't necessarily mean that. I believe that God reveals himself to everyone, and yet it can definitely be harder for some people to understand who God is based off of their worldview and based off of how the experiences that they've had. So anyways, we talked about so many things. We talked about politics. We talked about like just so many different things, and we come from different places, but it was just really good to be able to have open discussions. And like, yeah, it's okay to not agree on everything, but just a great time with her. And she was really so generous and so kind and so humble. I was feeling so blessed by her because just how she really had a hard upbringing. My Aunt Marcy, her mom, passed away, I think, when we were both in kindergarten, and just had a really hard childhood, and now she is doing so good, and I'm just really proud of her. And it's cool to see. We're 11 days apart, and it's just really cool to have spent that time together. Anyways, here I am today. Next day, I had to say goodbye to her in Phoenix. I'm in Saguaro National Park on the trail, and I got to figure out where I'm going. So I'm going to do that, and then I will see you in the next hike. Okay, the sun is out. I'm on my second trail of the day, which is the Hugh Norris Trail to Wasson Peak. It's part of the Bahada Loop Drive. There's 3 things I want to see. It's this hike, there's a petroglyph hike, and then there's a valley view overlook. So that's 3 things on this side, which is the west side of the park. And then there's another side of the park where there's just another loop drive that's 9 miles that I want to do. So I'm hoping to do it all. We'll see. This is a 10-mile round trip. This will be my main hike of the day. Hike up a mountain. So I'm excited to make it to the top. I made it to the top of Wasson Peak. Whoa! It was a struggle, seriously. 5 miles. I'm at, I think I just checked my phone, 4,680 feet in elevation. It was a lot of gain. I don't know where I started. I can check when I get back to the trailhead. But I went up like basically for all 5 miles. It was really intense. There are just so many cactuses, like so many all along these ridges. Whoa. Just a quick can of tuna lunch, and then I'm on my way to the next trail. Oh my gosh, we finished that mountain trail. It was very hard. Oh my gosh. I got my different hat because it's really sunny. I should probably put on a t-shirt too. I'm on my next trail, which is the Valley View Overlook Trail. It's just about a mile round trip. And I'm gonna see an overlook. It's just amazing to see all the different types of cactuses. Let me show you. The last thing I want to see is the Signal Hill petroglyphs. So it's just a little short hike I'm on now. And then when I get to the top of that little mountain, there's like over 600 petroglyphs. it to the east side of the park. It was about an hour drive, and now I'm doing the Cactus Loop Drive. It's a 9-mile road. It takes normally 45 minutes to drive. It's just after 4, so I have about an hour and a half of daylight left, and I'm hoping to do 2 short trails and just stop at a couple overlooks. So my first little hike is the Desert Ecology Trail, and it's honestly just a 0.3 mile loop. But it's got some nice cactuses. There really wasn't too much on the east side of the park that I had time for, just because the sun is setting. And I just made myself a can of the minestrone soup with my jet boil in the parking lot of the visitor center. My plan is to stay here, finish the soup, brush my teeth, use the bathroom, wash this pan in the visitor center bathroom. And then I have about a 5-hour drive tonight. So I'm hoping to be at my Walmart parking lot at around 10 p.m.